Alright guys, you guys know the movie I just saw. Y'all know it. Y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Y'all know what movie I just saw. About to be talking about some Captain America. Might be a little bit of S.H.I.E.L.D. spoilers in there, so if you're not watching the show, you have been warned. Captain America. Let's get started.
To build a better world, sometimes means tearing the old one down. And that makes enemies.
Alright guys, so Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Holy hell guys, we're talking about a movie that I was expecting to be good, but not great. So let's get to the plot. Captain America is still adjusting to living in 2014. He isn't sure if he still wants to be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore because of the way the S.H.I.E.L.D. operates now. He speaks in the movie about back in the day how they used to handle things. They never used to put fear into the civilians to make them do what they want. He talks about the freedom and all this other stuff. And S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury are on the opposite side. They feel that fear is what will make people do what you want them to do and keep away the terrorists. And Captain America doesn't know if he actually feels that that's actually how it should be. So ultimately what ends up happening is that this new villain appears out of nowhere. And he is a Winter Soldier. I mean, you guys know he is. He's got the big metal arm. He's got the long hair that wears the mask. He's this new person that's just terrorizing the whole world. I mean, there's some conspiracy theories here. The movie gets really espionage, spy, Jason Bourne type stuff. So I can't really get into much details about this besides the fact that I'll just let you guys know that S.H.I.E.L.D. has been compromised. I mean, you guys see that in the trailer. The trailer talks about, you know, there's something going on with S.H.I.E.L.D. and what it is that S.H.I.E.L.D's been compromised. If you guys haven't seen the movie and you guys think that's a spoiler, sorry, it might be a spoiler, but S.H.I.E.L.D. is compromised and shit goes haywire. So this is where the TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes in. I mean, the TV show is called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They didn't choose S.H.I.E.L.D., they chose Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The things that happen in the Winter Soldier are gonna just create a ripple effect through all the other movies. They've said it. Kevin Feige has talked about this. It's gonna create a ripple effect with everything. And we see that. Things go down, things get crazy, things get bad. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they knew about this way beforehand. And when I mean they, I mean the creators. Because Joss Whedon, he knew where the direction of the universe was going. So therefore, throwing the words Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. into the thing is interesting. And although many of you guys don't probably watch the show because you guys fell off, the show is getting pretty freaking good. The way that they connect the last episode with Captain America is insane. I mean, pretty much the last scene that you see in this thing is something that happens inside of the actual Captain America movie. So if you guys haven't watched the show, I'm sorry. I was giddy like a little schoolgirl when I was seeing this because I thought it was awesome. So the things that actually really work in this movie is, holy shit, the action. The action in this movie is insane. We're talking, you think the best action you've seen in any of the Marvel movies. I mean, we're talking Avengers type action, but it's just all, it's like an Avengers, but if it was Avengers type of Bourne Ultimatum type action where it's all hand-to-hand combat, there's no superpower type shits here. And it's all hand-to-hand combat, like really well executed hand-to-hand combat. I mean, sure, at times you have some shaky cam, and that's the best thing. I mean, there's one negative here is that Captain America and the Winter Soldier, when they go at it, it's only a few times, and the fact that the movie has the title name, The Winter Soldier, you would expect him to be in the movie very often, and he's actually not, which is a bit of a letdown because he's a really cool villain for this movie, and you just don't see enough of him. I mean, I understand that there's a bigger picture here, and that bigger picture is pretty awesome because of things that are to come, and if you've read the comics and you're into comics the way that I am, the shit that's about to come, if they go that route, okay, got a little excited there. Let's get back to the review. Whew. So some other really cool things is that the acting, Chris Evans, I've never really liked him as an actor. I thought he was okay. Holy hell, dude. This guy delivers really good acting in this. And I know it's an action superhero movie, but screw that. The acting by this guy is so good. The acting by everybody. I mean, Anthony Mackie, he's a great, phenomenal actor, and he elevates what the Falcon could have been. If you guys didn't know, yes, he's the Falcon. I mean, if you guys didn't see the dude flying in the trailers, just saying, he's the Falcon. We got Black Widow. We get some, like, cool things with her about her past. They don't ever dwell on it too much, but you know she's not who she says she is. It's crazy. We got Nick Fury doing more than you've ever seen Nick Fury do in any of the other movies. I mean, he's in it for a good portion of the movie. And honestly, I can't really say more than the fact that I thought this movie was pretty perfect. I mean, besides the fact that you have the Winter Soldier not as much in the film the way you wanted him to, that is a bit of a letdown, but that's it. I mean, there's honestly nothing else I don't like. I know that there's some people that are going to say that this isn't a really great movie because of the fact that it's just building on to the future, but that's what I loved about the movie, the fact that it's building on to a future. This Captain America the Winter Soldier is what's going to create the Marvel Universe, shatter it. It's just going to get like insane, all right? And that's the best part of this movie, which is why I think that this movie is actually going to be one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. I mean, top 3. It's going to be like The Dark Knight, Avengers, and now Captain America Winter Soldier. Hops ahead of The Incredible Hulk, hops ahead of Iron Man, and all the other Marvel movies. It's right there, and it might hop over like Avengers. I mean, to me, that's how good this movie is. It's well executed. It's understandable why Marvel signed on these 2 directors for the next films, where they signed them on even though the movie wasn't even out yet. I mean, they knew that this movie was amazing after they saw it. They knew what they had here. They knew that this was going to be a major player. It's one of the best spy movies I've ever seen, some of the best hand-to-hand combat I've ever seen. It's just a really well executed movie, and the way that they're able to have the fighting scenes where Captain America fights a certain way, the Winter Soldier fights a certain way, Falcon fights a certain way, and then you have Black Widow fight a certain way. The way that they're all able to fight differently, and you're able to get like how they fight on the screen, and you were able to tell how different they are, and the way that the directors executed that was pretty cool. I know many of you guys probably don't think it deserves this, but I'm going to give the Captain America the Winter Soldier a 5 out of 5. I mean, I gave The Dark Knight a 5 out of 5. I gave Avengers a 5 out of 5, I believe, and this is right there with it. So it's a 5 out of 5 for me. Might be high, but I'm so excited what's going to come. And the end credit scene was so good, and the way that it ties into S.H.I.E.L.D. was so good. I mean, sure, it's not going to tie into the Guardians of the Galaxy, but guys, this movie is so good. And if you guys want a full spoiler cast, make sure you guys check out the spoiler cast that I'm going to be doing on this channel with a couple other people from comics, movies that are going to be joining me. And we're going to dive into everything, all right? It's going to get really crazy. We're going to just spew all of the nerdgasms and geeked outness that there is about this movie and what it holds for the future, all right? It's all going to be coming tonight. Well, tonight, by the time you watch this video, it's probably already up there. So definitely check that out. It's going to be fun. And as always, guys, if you guys like what I have to say, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys love The Winter Soldier, just comment below. Please don't spoil anything. Don't be a dick. But just, guys, go watch The Winter Soldier. I've seen it twice. It's so good I had to watch it twice. It's just that good of a movie, all right? I watched it twice. Once in IMAX, once in regular 3D. I mean, it's worth watching twice. I don't do that often. So as always, guys, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos that will be around here. And I'll talk to you guys later. See you.